Interestingly, he also alleged that before becoming the leader of Cranesbury, he had once owned multiple legitimate businesses, including a—
Is that the motherfucker from COD? If he say the wrong thing, bro, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I just really didn't know that you people that it goes gonna pop up right next to him, my gonna be GG, bro. He has to watch every word very carefully, my, because he offends this slightly, bro. This will be a war zone very fast, bro. The FBI's 10 most wanted explained. So let's go ahead and see the 10 most wanted explained. I wonder if these niggas are still like wanted right now, because it could be right there. They could be right behind it. Me and like those, bro. Let's go ahead and see, bro. Let's go and see, bro. Pre-Rye on there? Why would I be on there, bro?
For almost 75 years, the FBI's top 10 most wanted list has helped bring down some of the nation's most dangerous criminals. As for what makes the list special, it only features criminals that the FBI deems to be especially serious threats to society.
What this dude? I'm really looking at him like, what could these have gone or done to get on this list, bro? Like, the FBI most wanted, bro? Like, what the fuck these
only features
do,
criminals that the FBI deems to be especially serious threats to society. And to get on it, you basically have to do something extremely messed up or have a very lengthy record of—
God damn! This Adam got like 20 charges!
Major crimes. The story behind the list goes that back in 1949, a reporter asked the FBI to list out the 10 toughest guys that they were trying to catch so they could ask the public for help. After obtaining the list, the reporter published the criminals' pictures on the front page of the Washington Daily News, and the rest is history. Since then, the FBI has been able to catch almost 500 wanted fugitives thanks to public tips. These are the current criminals on the list. Bhadreshkumar, Chetan Patel. On April 12, 2015, a CCTV camera captured 2 Dunkin' Donuts employees, one male and one female, walking towards the shop's back room at around 9:30 p.m. before disappearing from view. A few seconds later, the man comes back into the camera's view, and it seems as if nothing out of the ordinary took place in the minute that went down between the 2 clips. A few minutes later, customers alerted the police when they didn't see any employees in the shop, and that's when the cops discovered something horrifying. Lying on the floor of the shop's back room was an Indian woman named Patel, lifeless.
This did this in seconds, bro? Bro did it in seconds and walked up like there was nothing going on.
Who had been pummeled to death by the man in the footage. As it was later revealed, the man who took Patel's life was her husband, Bhadreshkumar.
Wow.
As the authorities later learned, the couple had been through a series of major arguments in the months leading up to that day. According to court documents, the 2 of their visas were about to expire in a few weeks. Patel wanted to go back to India, but Bhadreshkumar wanted to stay in the US, and it looks like he couldn't find a better way to communicate his frustration with the situation than to—
What the f, bro? That's it? That's what caused this? Bro got on the FBI's most wanted list because he wanted to go back to India, and his wife ain't want to go back to India? What that one to say, bro, something's gotta be gone, bro, for everybody to be good. Like, this is one of them, bro, he gotta be gone, bro, because ain't no way a regular human thinks like this.
Brutally take his wife's life. After the crime, Bhadreshkumar was last seen taking a taxi from a hotel in New Jersey to a train station in Newark, but what he did after that is really anyone's guess. To bring more attention to a suspect who might otherwise walk away scot-free, the FBI placed him on the most wanted list. As of today, there's a $250,000 reward to bring the suspect into custody.
All these people are still out there too. That's crazy, bro. This probably ain't even get a chance to go back to India, bro.
But almost 10 years after the crime,
I'm assuming anybody on this list might be still out there. I'm not even gonna cap to you, bro.
Looks like that won't happen anytime soon.
Hold on. This was in 2015. This been out there for a decade, bro.
It looks like that won't happen anytime soon. Alejandro Rosales Castillo. The youngest suspect on the most wanted list, 26-year-old Alejandro Rosales Castillo, has been on the FBI's radar for more than 8 years. In 2016, he shot his female co-worker Sandy Lee in a wooded area in Cabarrus County, North Carolina. A few days later, the female victim's car was located at a bus station in Phoenix, Arizona. As the authorities later found out, there were multiple people involved in the case, with the main ones being the victim, a woman named Amia Feaster, and Alejandro himself, all of whom worked together at a restaurant in Charlotte. During the investigation, the cops learned that Sandy Lee and Alejandro had briefly dated, and after their breakup, Castillo started dating his other co-worker, Amia Feaster. According to court documents, Sandy Lee had apparently lent some money to Alejandro, and on August 9th of that year, he texted her to meet up with him at a Quick Trip located on Eastway Drive in Charlotte, claiming that he was going to pay her back.
And I don't think that's
Disturbingly, that's when Castillo decided to rob her at gunpoint, take her life, and flee to Mexico. In an eerie clip of CCTV footage that was later released by the authorities, the suspect can be seen crossing the Mexican border through Nogales, Arizona, along with his girlfriend Amia. A couple of months later that same year, Amia turned herself into the authorities in Mexico and was charged with accessory after the fact of felony murder and larceny of a motor vehicle. Based on her testimony, she and Alejandro had been staying with the killer's cousin. At some point, Castillo had once again disappeared with no explanation, and that's when she decided to turn herself in. As of 2024, the FBI
don't really give a f about you, bro. I'm gonna keep it established with you, bro. Yo, there are some girls who really like ride or die and not have any mind of their own, bro. The whole time, these don't even give a f about you, bro. Like, gone.
Has no further clues that could lead to Castillo's arrest. Right now, all they know is that he's probably still living in Mexico. The last time he was seen, he wore his hair short and shaved on the sides, but that's pretty much all they have to go on.
How would he even find these? I'm thinking, cause if they get away long enough, they could change their whole look, bro. With the amount of plastic surgery that's out there, bro, you could literally become a entirely different person.
BTW, everyone in this list has a bounty on them like $250K to $1 million and they on the run. Let's catch them, chat.
Why y'all saying it's like y'all bounty hunters, man? Like y'all about to go ahead on some One Piece and start bounty hunting and catching some niggas, bro. Y'all is not like that, bro. Y'all is not like that, bro.
As of today, there's still a $250,000 reward out for his arrest, but there have been no further updates on his case.
Y'all not.
Before we move on, I wanted to take some time.
We're gonna skip that sponsor though.
Ruja Ignatova. In 2016, the Bulgarian entrepreneur Ruja Ignatova stepped on stage in a beautiful red dress at the Coin Rush global event in London to talk about her vision for the future of her crypto company OneCoin.
Crypto?
During the presentation, she claimed that in 2 years, everyone would forget about Bitcoin and that OneCoin would dominate the crypto world as the one true cryptocurrency.
She was not spitting, man, because I don't know what the f OneCoin is, man.
It's hard to imagine that any of her excited, applauding investors knew that they were stepping into what was later described by the New York Times as one of the biggest scams in history.
I guarantee it was. I'm like, have I heard of OneCoin? No, I ain't heard of OneCoin, man. I never heard of no OneCoin, man. They got them out of there, bro. To be fair though, she's doing like what a couple of these YouTubers are already doing, man. So how she end up on the America Top 10 wanted list, bro? Not the rest of these, bro.
For several years, Ruja, or the crypto queen as she's known nowadays, promised her buyers a 5-fold and even 10-fold return on their investment in OneCoin. Normally, these kinds of claims are an immediate red flag, but because the entire world was scrambling to get on the crypto action, a ton of investors jumped at the opportunity without thinking twice, resulting in a massive OneCoin buying frenzy. Between 2014 and 2016, OneCoin raked in more than $4 billion from unsuspecting investors. I
was like, damn, so they got her on the America Most Wanted list like this? She got $4 billion? Invested that much? If I was her, I change my name, shave my head, change my gender, change my nose, get a titty size reduction, grab a motherfucking penis, and put it on me, and change my name to motherfucking Bethany as a man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, they catch your bro, they cutting your balls off.
More than $50 million coming from investors in the US. As the investors learned when they bought into OneCoin, the company was pretty much a pyramid scheme in which they were rewarded for recruiting their friends to buy it as well. And for a while, the shady multi-level marketing model seemed to be working for Ruja.
God, why did the video lag right there?
However, in 2016, a lot of our investors started complaining that they were really struggling to sell their OneCoins and that they didn't see how they'd ever recoup their investments. Word started to spread online that OneCoin was a scam, which drew the attention of the media as well as federal investigators. Unfortunately, it was a little too late by then. Less than a year and a half after her presentation in Wembley, Ruja got on a plane from Bulgaria to Greece and was never seen again. Disturbingly, during the investigations, a bunch of really messed up emails written by Ruja were leaked by federal investigators in which the crypto queen made it more than clear that she knew she was scamming people out of their hard-earned money from the very start. In some of her emails, she admitted that the company wasn't actually mining any coins, that her coin was trash, and that her investors were idiots for trusting her. In one of her emails, she proposed a
scam Like, yo, if y'all believe me, y'all idiots, man. Like, I don't even believe myself, bro. I don't know how y'all falling for this, bro. She scammed these. She didn't even feel bad about
an exit strategy to her partner Carl Greenwood, which consisted of taking the money, running away, and blaming somebody else for the whole thing. During the investigation, Carl ended up pleading guilty to wire fraud and conspiracy to launder money.
This video lagging. What the f just happened, man? I can't even click my motherfucking screen right now, man. My shit just crashed, man. What the f, bro? Refresh that. I can't even refresh my. We just crashed, man. Last thing it says, she got like 20 years.
To wire fraud and conspiracy to launder money, for which he was sentenced to 20 years in prison. As it was later revealed, the FBI had been onto Ruja long before she fled from Bulgaria, even recruiting her American boyfriend to look into her company's practices for them. After learning about her extremely sketchy business practices and her grand scheme to steal billions of dollars from investors all around the world, she was charged with wire fraud, money laundering, and securities fraud. This promptly landed her a spot on the FBI's most wanted list, becoming only the 11th woman to earn that distinction. Looking into her past to find clues as to what could have influenced Ruja to do something so nefarious, federal investigators found some pretty interesting stuff. As it turns out, Ruja was fluent in 4 languages, was extremely intelligent, once had a job at a high-ranking consulting firm, and had been obsessed with fashion and maintaining her image from a very young age.
She got that bag and left, my. These are the scariest type of people, my. Because they will literally rob you in the craziest way ever, my. You won't even know till after.
It was only with the benefit of hindsight that prosecutors were able to clearly see how she used all these qualities to carry out her malicious plans. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the FBI will find her anytime soon. It's been rumored that after fleeing the country, the crypto queen may have drastically altered her appearance with plastic surgery, and is believed to travel with armed guards at all times. Disturbingly, there have also been several allegations that she was murdered by an accomplice, but this hasn't been proven.
You a snake, bro? A snake probably might have got her, bro. Who knows, bro? I don't know if y'all ever find her, bro.
Alive, the FBI suspects Ruja is traveling on a German passport to the United Arab Emirates, Bulgaria, Germany, Russia, Greece, and multiple countries in Eastern Europe. Considering how elusive she's been since her disappearance almost 8 years ago, it's unlikely the FBI will ever find out what became of Ruja Ignatova after pulling off one of the largest financial scams in history.
That's crazy. She's either packed up or she's living very comfortably, bro. Like in Dubai or something, bro. Like it's one or the other, bro. Either she got some backdoored or she's living comfortably, bro.
Arnoldo Jimenez. On May 12, 2012, Arnoldo Jimenez and his wife Estrella went out to celebrate their wedding in a black 2006 4-door Maserati. Less than 24 hours after the couple had said their vows, Arnoldo knifed his wife to death in the car.
Yo, just got married! Yo, this shit don't make no sense to me, bro. I don't know what brains come be on, bro. It's lacking chromosomes, bro. Or got some extra. I don't know what the f going on, though, bro. What the f, though? What's wrong with
24 hours after the couple had said their vows, Arnoldo knifed his wife to death in the car, dragged her into the bathroom tub of her apartment in Burbank, Illinois, and disappeared without a trace. When Estrella didn't come back to pick up her kids at school the next day, her family called the cops, who ended up finding Estrella's remains still in her wedding dress in her bathtub. Immediately,
why did he marry? What did he gain from this, bro? He just did this for the love of the game, bro. There was no reason to do this, bro.
Nationwide search for Arnoldo was launched, but by that time the suspect was long gone. During the investigation, it was revealed that Jimenez had reached out to a friend before fleeing and told him, "If anyone asks where I am, tell them I went to Mexico." Since then, the authorities have received multiple tips that Jimenez may have fled to Durango or Tamaulipas, Mexico, where he's believed to be hiding out with family members. Initially, a $100,000 reward was issued for anyone with information that could lead to his arrest, but 4 years after he was placed on the most wanted list, the FBI increased the reward to $250,000. Burbank police have stated that in the past 12 years, they've received hundreds of tips about Arnoldo's whereabouts.
12 years? I be thinking that don't be getting away nowadays, bro. Some get away, bro. Like 12 years, bro.
That led to anything significant. After the crime, investigators traced his phone and determined that he had traveled from Chicago to Tennessee, then to Arkansas, and from there to Hidalgo, Texas, very close to the Mexican border. They were unfortunately unable to determine where he went after that. Police have also revealed that the car in which Arnoldo carried out his heinous crime was never found. If the suspect is ever caught, he'll be spending the rest of his life in prison for first-degree murder and unlawful flight to avoid prosecution.
That's crazy.
But based on how things have played out since the last time he was seen, it's unlikely.
Imagine someone on this list died because of... Bro, Imagine avoiding the police so long, bro. You're so undetected. Nobody like has found you in years, bro. And then you get sick. You die off the pandemic. That's crazy, man. I'd be so sick, bro.
Arnoldo will ever pay for his atrocious crime. Vitel'homme innocent.
Like, regardless if you believe in the vax or not, you can't get the vax even if you wanted to, man. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Somebody gonna have to give you a mask, man. You can't go out to get no mask. You gotta be walking like very, 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 very carefully, bro. Like, innocent. Yeah, all right.
As the leader of one of Haiti's largest and most violent...
Haiti, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Is this one of the leaders? Not the leaders, one of the gang leaders? Because who's the Haiti leader now? Named Barbecue, bro? Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I would never beef with a Haitian. I'm not even gonna cap to you, bro. I would never do that. I ain't gonna cap to you. It's different.
Criminal gangs Craze Barry, Vitel'homme innocent, which do not let his name fool you, he is indeed not innocent, has terrorized the region for years, earning a spot on the FBI's most wanted list for his role in a string of brutal kidnappings and murders. In October 2021, he collaborated with the notorious 400 Mawozo gang to carry out the high-profile kidnapping of 17 Christian missionaries in Haiti. Disturbingly, 5 of the kidnapping victims were children, one as young as 8 months old. Held at gunpoint, the hostages were reportedly kept captive for 2 months while the gangs demanded a ransom of $1 million per hostage.
Wow.
It was only after an anonymous donor paid an undisclosed sum to Craze Barry and 400 Mawozo that the missionaries were finally released.
Bro, and they would have smoked them too, bro. If they didn't pay that money, bro, they would have smoked them. They all, like, niggas always putting somebody on their ransom. They don't play down there, bro. Y'all remember that story earlier of that YouTuber? I don't remember if that ended up being like 100% facts or not, but there was a story about that YouTuber who got under ransom and like that because he went to the wrong place and like that. Like,
on court documents, Innocent and his crew ended up spending the ransom money on weapons. That same year, the Haitian president was assassinated, which caused Innocent's influence to grow exponentially in the chaos that engulfed the country.
Wow.
In the aftermath of the assassination, Craze Barry claimed new territories and expanded their ranks quicker than the cops could even keep track of. In 2023, Craze Barry boasted an estimated 600 members, many of whom were young children who were involuntarily recruited to serve Innocent's criminal organization.
See, this is a little bit different. They know exactly where this is. They just can't do nothing to this, bro. These motherfuckers have RPGs and goddamn G7 scouts in that. Like, they know exactly where bro is. You just can't do nothing to these, bro.
Almost exactly 1 year after the kidnapping of the Christian missionaries, Craze Barry kidnapped 2 U.S. citizens under Innocent's orders, Marie Odette Franklin and Jean Franklin. Unfortunately, one of the victims did not survive, while the other was held for a $300,000 ransom. Somehow, Innocent still managed to walk away scot-free. In April 2024, CNN released an interview where Innocent brazenly showed off his luxury home, which sticks out like a sore thumb in the extreme.
I would not be the interview this, bro. Like, interviewers low-key are strong people, bro. They be in war zones and reporting, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like, must be getting paid millions, because ain't no way I'm going up to this bro trying to interview him, and he's known for kidnapping U.S. Bro, I know if I get kidnapped, y'all not gonna do nothing, bro.
Poverty surrounding him. Surrounded by gold-rimmed couches and chairs, Innocent explained to the reporter how he came to power. In the interview, he shamelessly blamed Haiti's corruption on the country's politicians, refusing to take any responsibility for his own actions. Interestingly, he also alleged that before becoming the leader of Craze Barry, he had once owned multiple legitimate businesses, including a—
Is that the motherfucker from COD? Is that nigga from COD? Look at that motherfucker back there just posted, bro. Just look at dead at the camera, and is that a motherfucker got sawed off? They got the just posted right there. And you see, bro, face? If he say the wrong thing, bro, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I just really didn't know that you people that a ghost gonna pop up right next to him. My gonna be GG, bro. He has to watch every word very carefully, because he offends this slightly, bro. This will be a war zone very fast, bro.
Hotel and a rental car company, but said his companies were destroyed by the government. According to multiple crime analysts, Innocent was once a political activist before he turned to violent crime to maximize his influence. Back in the US, Innocent is wanted by the FBI for an insanely long list of crimes, including kidnapping for ransom, theft, murder, assault, vehicle theft, and destruction of property. There's a $2 million reward for information leading to his arrest, but with powerful connections and an armed gang, it'll be pretty tough to ever bring him to justice.
Yeah, y'all ain't never getting this. I'm gonna keep it aside. Y'all gotta leave bro alone, bro. We got him.
Alexander.
Man, out of everybody on this list, the one y'all shouldn't go for is this, bro. Let y'all got a squad. Y'all playing field squads. What game you playing? Fortnite, Apex, PUBG. Who y'all landing with, man? Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. What artillery y'all got?
Cardenas. In 2022, the FBI released 2 eerie before and after clips of a man walking into and then running away from a shopping mall area on August 15, 2019. The man seen in the video is 29-year-old Omar Alexander Cardenas, and let's just say that he didn't exactly go shopping in the time that elapsed between those 2 clips. After disappearing from the camera's view, Omar walked up to a man standing outside the Hair Icon barber shop at an outdoor shopping center and fired several rounds from his semi-automatic handgun at his head, killing him instantly. Immediately after committing the crime, Omar fled the scene a little after 4 p.m. as he can be seen in the eerie FBI footage.
Man, fled the scene, man. I'm not gonna cap to you, bro. Somebody could have caught this, bro. Like, this cannot have gotten far, bro. This is built like a motherfucking Lego piece.
A suspected member of the Pierce Street
fled. This walked. This did a slight jog, bro. Y'all ain't catch this, bro.
A suspected member of the Pierce Street gang in Los Angeles, and often going by the nickname Dollar, Omar is suspected to have fled to Mexico to seek refuge among his relatives. In September 2021, a federal arrest warrant was issued for the suspect after he was charged with murder and unlawful flight to avoid prosecution, thanks to which he was pinned on the most wanted billboard.
But why did he shoot that though? They didn't say that. Like I guess sometimes there's no reason. Like, motherfuckers just crazy, so motherfuckers will just do it, bro, just cause.
Even though he committed a brutal crime pretty much in broad daylight and didn't exactly shy away from the cameras after doing it, the cops seem to know surprisingly little about Omar. The only things they really know about him are that he's around 300 pounds, wears prescription glasses, has at least 1 tattoo, and is considered armed and dangerous. Which alone is hardly enough to track down a criminal who's crossed international borders to flee prosecution.
Oh, okay.
With time, hopefully more information will surface leading to his potential extradition and arrest. But for now, it looks like Omar will remain a most wanted criminal.
Man, I gotta watch how I'm talking about these niggas, bro. That Omar is armed and dangerous, man. Like, I don't want no smoke with y'all niggas, bro. Please, please, please leave me alone, bro.
Yulan Adonai Archaga Carayas. Back in the 80s, a gang known as the Mara Salvatrucha was set up to protect Salvadorian immigrants from other gangs in the Los Angeles area. Fast forward a couple of decades, and the Mara, or the MS-13 for short, had become one of the most brutal and violent criminal organizations.
Man, I heard about MS-13. Them bring fear into my heart, bro. I'd never seen nothing about them, bro. If you in their hood, bro, and they even catch you say something crazy about them, bro, your balls gonna get ripped off. I might want to capture you, bro.
In the world. Nowadays, MS-13 has a strong presence in El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, the US, Canada, and even Spain. They engage in all kinds of criminal activity, from drug trafficking, human trafficking, extortion, murder, and racketeering, often using extreme violence to maintain their influence and control. For many years, a man named Yulan Adonai Archaga Carayas operated as the head of MS-13's criminal activities.
The head of MS-13? Leave him alone, bro. Leave him alone, man.
Providing support and resources to the gang in Central America and the US with firearms, narcotics, and loads of cash. Often operating under his alias Porky, Yulan is wanted by the FBI for trafficking multi-ton loads of drugs through Honduras to the US and for the killing of several rival gang members. Among Porky's colorful criminal charges, you'll find everything from murder to racketeering conspiracy to drug importation to possession of machine guns. Even though he's only
possession of machine guns? Yeah, all y'all bounty hunters in the chat, my nigga. Hey, go to war with them, bro. Got machine gun artillery.
Yulan is considered one of the most powerful men.
And he got Goku fits on, bro. Leave him alone, bro. I'm telling y'all, leave this alone, bro.
As the MS-13 gang has had the country in a chokehold for years. The most shocking part of the story is that at one point, Porky had already been apprehended by the Honduran authorities and was even taken to a courthouse for a hearing on charges of murdering 2 Honduran prosecutors. But during
murdered 2 prosecutors? And y'all see he was wearing the Goku fit right now. What y'all think bro doing right now? He playing Sparking Zero, man. Like, bro, yeah, y'all not getting this, bro.
During the hearing, 20 armed men dressed up in the same clothes as the anti-gang police units walked into the building escorting a veiled suspect and suddenly opened fire on the guards. In just a few seconds, the men subdued the guards and safely escorted Porky out of the courthouse, killing 4 police officers in the process.
Like, bro, what? on GTA heist, bro.
Process. For obvious reasons, Porky is considered armed and extremely dangerous. Due to the sheer nature of his crimes, the FBI is offering $5 million to anyone who can provide information leading to his arrest. One of the things that makes it extremely difficult to track a suspect like Porky down is that he's taken every possible measure to fly under the radar. Although he's believed to still be in Honduras, he and his security team use untraceable numbers from Israel and Poland, and he goes to extreme lengths to keep his whereabouts a secret when he contacts his family. Although the hunt for Porky is far from over, he's likely to remain one of the most elusive and dangerous fugitives on the FBI's most wanted list for years to come.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Alexis Flores.
You got it, bro.
One
they didn't call this so long, his photos in black and white!
Seemingly peaceful afternoon in July 2000, 5-year-old Ariana De Jesus was playing on the street in Philadelphia with her sister and friends when her mom went out for a quick trip to the store. When her mom came back, she started living every parent's worst nightmare. Ariana had been taken by a suspicious man. Immediately, her mother reported her missing, triggering a citywide search for the 5-year-old girl. In a desperate effort to bring more attention to the disappearance, Ariana's family and friends covered every neighborhood wall, light post, and stop sign with flyers and missing posters, but nobody had any clue what had happened to the little girl. Unfortunately, after a few weeks of searching, the cops found her unresponsive in the basement of an abandoned apartment building just a few blocks away from where she had been taken. Disturbingly, the authorities also found a t-shirt featuring a bold political logo at the crime scene, which they deduced belonged to the suspect. During the investigation, a man came forward stating that he was pretty certain the t-shirt had belonged to a guy he only knew as Carlos, a drifter he had once employed as a handyman. Unfortunately, despite the promising lead, the case went cold for several years, leaving Ariana's family devastated and confused. It wasn't until 2007 that the authorities were able to analyze the shirt again thanks to recent advances in DNA technology, and what they found changed the course of the investigation forever. The DNA in the shirt was a perfect match with that of a man named Alexis Flores, who had been arrested in Arizona in 2002 for shoplifting and in 2004 for forgery.
Man, this was committing crimes before I was born, bro. I hope y'all got this. If he's still the most wanted, bro, I'm terrified, bro. I hope y'all got this, bro.
Unfortunately, by the time his DNA was linked to the crime, he had already been deported to Honduras years earlier for other, less serious crimes. As the police would later find, finding Alexis Flores was going to be a lot more difficult than they initially thought. Throughout his colorful criminal career, Alexis had provided multiple fraudulent dates of birth and names. Despite his inclusion in the most wanted list, the only things the FBI really knows about him are that Alexis is around 5'4", 130 pounds, and has visible scars on his forehead and right cheek. Due to his crimes, he's obviously also considered armed and extremely dangerous. With a $250,000 reward on his head for the crimes of kidnapping and murder, you would think that someone would have come forward with information on this guy, but 24 years after the crime, Alexis has remained unfound.
Man, 24 years have passed. But still 5'4", man. It's tragic.
Wilver Palomino. The National Liberation Army, or ELN, is a Marxist-Leninist guerrilla insurgency group in Colombia, often referred to as Colombia's last true insurgency and one of Latin America's most powerful criminal organizations.
That's crazy. In
the past few years, the ELN has expanded aggressively into Venezuela, thanks to which the National Liberation Army now has over 6,000 active members.
Yeah, just know if you're trying to go claim this bounty, it's you versus 6,000, bro. I hope y'all got the Avengers on y'all motherfucking side, bro.
Interestingly, for the first few decades after its foundation, the group mostly focused their efforts on kidnapping, extortion, and attacking oil infrastructure. But over time, the ELN stopped shying away from drug trafficking and became deeply involved in the international drug trade, earning them the attention of the FBI. In 2023, Wilver Palomino became the 530th addition to the FBI's most wanted list on multiple serious charges ranging from narco-terrorism to murder to drug trafficking. Often running under the alias The Hog, Palomino is a high-ranking member of the National Liberation Army.
Like they got slayed, bro! They got that Deathstroke on their team. Yeah, alright, they got it,
been involved in a 20-year conspiracy to distribute drugs from Colombia to the US. Thanks to which a warrant for his arrest was issued back in 2020. Wilver has also been accused of murdering multiple human rights advocates in Venezuela and the Catatumbo region in Colombia between 2017 and 2019. Due to his high rank and his responsibility in flooding the streets of Houston and other major US cities with drugs, the United States Department of State's Narcotics Rewards Program
I don't know where this footage from, but there's some real geekers on this street. I'm just looking at fits like this fit is crazy. And then we got this right here. But this dude right here, I don't even know what the going on, bro. This in his own world. This a real geeker right here, bro.
Houston and other major U.S. cities with drugs, the United States Department of State's Narcotics Rewards Program is
right here don't even know what the going on, though, bro. I don't know what that is. That's not even Galaxy gas, bro. That's nothing but fent.
The United States Department of State's Narcotics Rewards Program is offering a reward of up to $5 million for information leading to Palomino's arrest. As of today, it's a complete mystery where this guy is, but considering the ELN oversees the production of over 200 tons of drugs, which are later distributed worldwide, obviously including the US, it makes sense why he was put on the list.
That's crazy, bro.
Donald Eugene Fields II.
Eugene Fields?
Since 2022, Donald Eugene Fields has been wanted by the FBI for the alleged trafficking of at least one child in Missouri between 2013 and 2017. According to the authorities, Fields took a 14-year-old girl and offered her to his friend Ted Sartori Jr. in exchange for cash, cars,
for cash, sick, bro. Named Eugene Fields,
motorcycles, vacations, and Christmas presents. Last known to live in Franklin County, Missouri, Fields has apparently been moving around the country since 2022, working sporadic jobs as a tree trimmer and independently selling used cars in an effort to fly under the radar. Based on court documents, it's believed that Donald probably took more than one victim, and that he might be hiding out with his girlfriend Jennifer Isgriggs, who is also wanted on a felony warrant for failure to provide child support. Since 2022, the cops have received multiple tips indicating that Fields spent some time in the Tampa area, and as soon as they heard that, they started running Facebook ads with his face on a most wanted.
He was in Tampa? Oh yeah, Hurricane Milton probably handled that, bro. Or he had to evacuate. Oh yeah, they gonna be smoking on that in a little bit, bro. You know Eugene Fields was racist, man. He has to be, bro. His last name is Fields, bro. 2022, bro. Just give us some a little bit more time, bro. I'm not scared of this. It's obviously only target children, man.
Wanted poster to ask for the public's assistance in locating him. Unfortunately, it's likely that by then Fields had already fled to Stover, Missouri. The FBI has also placed large billboards with Fields' face in cities where he's known to travel, but so far it seems like he's managed to stay a step ahead of the cops. Earlier in 2024, Sartori, Fields' partner in crime, pleaded guilty to his charges and will face up to 30 years in prison.
It got his man's charged, bro, but
will also likely
this nigga should definitely be charged. I'm like, bro, I would have snitched on this location crazy.
To pay $25,000 in restitution to his victim. Based on court documents, he'll be officially sentenced in early November 2024. As per the FBI's description of the suspect, Fields has multiple scars on his body as well as a tribal print tattoo on his right shoulder. With such a big effort being made by the FBI to make this guy's face known, hopefully someday he'll be recognized by someone and promptly turned into the authorities. But for now, the cops have urged the public to consider him armed and dangerous.
Yeah, we're gonna be smoking on that very shortly, bro. I ain't gonna cap you. It's not like that. I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. Alright, that's the FBI's 10 most wanted list, bro. That's gonna go on the main channel, bro. That is a crazy video. All the motherfuckers is just out, still there to this day. Chat, who y'all think the most dangerous on the list is? To be honest, bro, anybody who's in a gang, the dude from Haiti, the MS-13 dude, or the dude who was in what do you say, Colombia or something? Yeah, they got it, bro. I wouldn't even try to go claim that. I'm like, they got it, bro. They got it, bro. And then the person I think they're never going to catch out of that whole list, if I genuinely think they're not catching a single person, I don't think they're getting the lady who scammed. That lady who scammed everybody out of $4 billion, there ain't a chance they catching her, bro. She is gone. She got $4 billion, bro. They is not catching her. If she's still alive, they're not getting her, bro. Yeah, if you're watching this on the main channel, Twitch Blue Raw in the description. Come to the stream and to get more content like this. You know what I'm saying? IBBG.